Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing about the major UNESCO World Heritage Sites of India. As we know that these sites are of outstanding universal value, and these are being selected based on 10 criteria, particularly for cultural sites, natural sites and mixed sites. Currently we have 40 World Heritage Sites in India, which involves 32 cultural sites, 7 natural sites and 1 mixed heritage site. So let's look at the sites that are prevalent in India. To begin with, the first 4 sites that were given as UNESCO World Heritage Site in India was in the year 1983, which were Ajanta Caves that are present in Maharashtra, Ellora Caves in Maharashtra, Taj Mahal and Agra Fort, which are present in Uttar Pradesh. So these are the first sites that were given in 1983. Next up, the next year was 1984, and a few sites that were declared as World Heritage Sites were the Sun Temple, Konark, that is Orissa, a group of monuments at Mahabalipuram in Tamil Nadu, which involves, there are a group of monuments that are involved in this. Let's just look at these because UPSC at times asks directly from these. These involve Pancharatha temples, Shore Temple, Mahabalipuram. Then we have Arjuna's Penance or Descent of the Ganges, rock edicts. Then we have few cave temples as well here. So these group of monuments at Mahabalipuram, Tamil Nadu were also announced in 1984. Next up, a few more monuments that were given in 1986 were the churches and convents of Goa, the Khajuraho group of monuments in Madhya Pradesh. Now this involves a group of monuments which are quite significant. There was also a previous year question recently about Chausant Yogini temple, which is also a part of this monument. Other temples that involved here are Kandarya Mahadev, Vishwanath temple, Lakshman temple, there are also, these are majorly a few Hindu origin temples. There are also a few Jain origin temples which involves Parshvanath, Adinath, Shantinath temples, etc. Next up, in the same year of 1986, Fatehpur Sikri in Uttar Pradesh was also given as a World Heritage Site, and also a group of monuments at Hampi, which is in Karnataka, which is a major site for the Vijayanagara Empire, was also announced as a World Heritage Site. A few important sites here are the Virupaksha temple, Hemakuta group of temples, Vithala complex, Hazara Ramaswamy temple, which was during the time of Krishnadevaraya II, Lotus Mahal, which involves an Indo-Saracenic type of architecture. So there were a group of monuments at Hampi which were also announced in 1986. The next year, that is 1987, Elephanta Caves of Maharashtra were given as World Heritage Site. Group of monuments at Patadkal, which is again in Karnataka, was also announced as a World Heritage Site. Here we have 9 Hindu temples and 1 Jain temple. A few important ones are Virupaksha temple, Papanatha temple, etc. Next one is the Great Chola temples, which is also announced in 1987, which is again part of Tamil Nadu. Here a few important temples which are to be taken care of is the Brihadishwar temple, then we have the Airavetishwar temple, and we also have Darasuram. Right? So next one, in 1989, we have one major important World Heritage Site that was announced, and that is the site of Sachi, the Buddhist monuments at the site of Sachi Stupa. So here we found a great stupa, the Ashokan pillar, the Shunga pillar. We also found Satkarni inscriptions of Satvahana period and various other stupas here. So Sachi as a site, we had major various Buddhist monuments. Correct? So next, in 1993, we have a few more World Heritage Sites, which is the Humayun's tomb, which is prevalent in Delhi. The next one is the Qutub Minar and the various other monuments in the complex, which is also present in Delhi. Next up is in 1999. So basically, we have had railways added, railway connections, Railway Mountain Railways of India, and this was added in 3 installments. First one was in 1999, that is the Darjeeling Himalayan Railways. The second one was in 2005, that is the Nilgiri Mountain Railways. And the third one was in 2008, which is the Kalka Shimla Railways. So here we have the Kalka Shimla Railways. This is the Darjeeling Himalayan ones, and this is the Nilgiri ones. Clear? So these are the mountain railways of India as the World Heritage Sites. Next one, in 2002, we had Mahabodhi Temple Complex, Bodh Gaya in Bihar, which was announced as a World Heritage Site. Post that, in 2003, we have rock shelters of Bhimbetka, which are present in Madhya Pradesh, also given as World Heritage Sites. In 2004, Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus in Mumbai, or Victoria Terminus that is also called, was also given as a World Heritage Site. And Gujarat site as Champaner Pavagadh Archaeological Park was also announced as a World Heritage Site in 2004. Next up is in 2007, where we have Red Fort Complex of Delhi being announced as a World Heritage Site. In 2010, Jantar Mantar in Jaipur was announced as the World Heritage Site. This is the Rajasthan one and not the one that is situated in Delhi. Please make a note of it. Next one, in 2013, we had 6 hill forts of Rajasthan being announced. There are 5 here. The 6th one is also there. So 6 hill forts of Rajasthan being announced as World Heritage Sites, which involve Chittorgarh Fort, Kumbhalgarh Fort, Gurgaon Fort, Gagraon Fort, Ranthambore Fort, Jaisalmer Fort, and the Fort of Amber. Right? So there are 6 forts that were announced in 2013. Next one, in 2014, Rani Ki Vav in Gujarat was also declared as the World Heritage Site. And in 2017, the historic city of Ahmedabad was announced as the World Heritage Site. 2018, the ensembles of Mumbai were added. This is in 2018. And 2019, Jaipur city of Rajasthan was added as a World Heritage Site. Right? So now these are the major sites that were the cultural sites that were added. The most recent updates which happened in 2021, the ones which I mark with blue color, are 2 sites were recently added. One is the 2021 site that was added is Dholavira, which is an first IBC site to be marked in the World Heritage Site. And the second one is the Kakatiya dynasty based temple, which is a Rudreshwar temple in Telangana. Rudreshwar temple in Telangana. This was also called as Ramappa temple. So this was also added in 2021. So these are the 2 recent most updates in the World Heritage Sites as cultural sites. Post this, let's discuss the natural sites that are present. I'll be marking them with green. So there are 7 natural sites in India as the World Heritage Sites. These involve the Manas Wildlife Sanctuary of Assam, the Kaziranga National Park of Assam, the Keoladio National Park of Rajasthan, the Sundarban National Park of West Bengal, the Nanda Devi National Park and Valley of Flowers in Uttarakhand. Then we have the Western Ghats, which include subclusters in the Agastyamalai, Perai, Annamalai, Nilgiri, Talakaveri, Kudremukha. This is the entire region, the green region that is marked. Then we have the Great Himalayan National Park in the Himachal Pradesh. And last but not the least, we also have Kanchenjunga National Park, which is also a mixed site. Correct? So totally we have 40 sites present. If you look at it, the major number of World Heritage sites that are present are in Maharashtra, which is about 5. Highest number of World Heritage sites. So these are a few detailed comprehensive analysis of the World Heritage sites that are prevalent. Hope this helps you, and all the best for your exam. Thank you.